wait, I'm bandit. Temperature and
Yo, welcome to the Fix Your Face Podcast with TSM and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Remember, folks, positive vibes only. This podcast is about education, responsibility, growth, and of course, awareness. Now, everybody strap on your seatbelts and let's tap in.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me? Hi, Kyla Paprika. Hashtag Kyla is back. Hi, Slim Shell. Thanks for coming in. And Tamika, welcome. Unbothered Mimi, welcome. Triisha, welcome. How's everyone's night so far? Hopefully TSM will be here in a sec. Hi, Ashley. Thanks for coming in. And Ken, thank you. Oh, I'm doing good, thank you. Got had a smooth flight today, but unfortunately, on the way home, it was a lot of traffic, so it took about an hour and 45 minutes to get home from the airport. So that part stunk, but could have been worse. We'll give TSM another minute. I can go ahead and start the intro. Welcome to the Fix Your Face Podcast with host TSM and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Remember, positive vibes only. Now let's tap in. And remember, it's rated E for everyone, so let's keep it clean. And also, thank you to all the moderators for keeping those bots and trolls out. And thank you to Billard's Headphones for sponsoring tonight's podcast. Oh, and there he is, I think. And there's the famous TSM. How are you?
Yo, what's going on? I apologize about being late. I'm just fixing. I was, to handle some last minute business. But I put that to the side. I'm here with the podcast. How you guys doing? And there's the famous smile. I didn't even have to ask for it today. And I see Mr. Patrol in the building. It's always a pleasure when we got both of y'all in early at the same time. It's an example. As leaders, you got to be a big example, and that's a great example. So salute to you and Ken, man. How everybody else doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Yo, I'm blessed and highly favored.
Good. Yeah, I mean, like I was telling everybody, I had a smooth flight. Everything was great. And then, of course, it took forever to for Ken to get me and then drive back home from the airport. Oh, and he disappeared. Hi, Billy. Thanks for coming in. And Fresh James. Dee Dee. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. All right. Well, hopefully, hold on. Let me drop. All right. What happened? I don't know what happened.
You
Okay.
kicked me straight out. As soon as I came in, you said, turn around. I turned around. You said, touch my toes. I touched my toes, and you kicked me straight out.
No, I would never do that. Okay. Famous question of the night, everyone. What did you eat tonight? when I was at the airport, I decided to go to McDonald's because it's a lot cheap. McDonald's is so much cheaper than even like if you go and get like one of those like tuna salad sandwiches from like the like gas station. Those like it's not a gas station, but those type of stores like where you go in and you can buy a shirt and get a snack, whatever. It's easier to go to McDonald's, so I'm like, or cheaper. So I went there and I'm like, you know what? TSM had nuggets yesterday, and they looked good, so I ended up getting the nuggets. Leftover pizza
I
from
am
show.
actually fasting. I'm going on like a 7 day fast. Just from cutting all the toxic ingredients and preservatives. Just try to give my body a 7 day. Probably do like the water, maybe some tea.
You got to have nutrients, though, TSM.
I
Slim
have
Shell.
vitamins.
No. You need more than that.
That doesn't count, huh?
No. Okay, Slim Shell and Dee Dee both had pizza. James had wings and fries from work that was way earlier. Oh, okay, Billy. Oh, heat lamps for Nashomi. That's your horse, right? Paprika had a taco truck. Yum. Tamika had some White Castle cheeseburgers and a bottle of water. Ken had big chicken. Oh, we completely understand, James.
Absolutely. And can
Yeah.
one of the moderators get can one of the moderators grab that link? Mimi's and Real Mamas, their connected channel. Could y'all grab that link so Jamie could pin it on and off during the podcast? Thank you.
Wait, so I can what?
Pin the link on and
Oh,
off
okay.
during the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Jamie,
Um,
you be scaring folks the way you be checking folks. I'll be, not knowing what to say. I'll be about to apologize. Like, wait, I can what? I'm like, oh, she might beat me up.
yeah. My granddaughter's trying to make me. I don't want your toothbrush. She's trying to give me put her toothbrush down my throat. I don't want that. You know what, Billy? I don't know. I haven't really been on YouTube the last few days as far as like being able to watch people's content. It's been super crazy at work. But this weekend I'm trying to catch up, so I will make sure I go over there. What kind of horse is it? Oh, you're having meatloaf, Billy. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on everyone's content now since I haven't been able to watch the last 2 to 3 days. And then the one flight that because I try to catch up on the flights too, but the one flight I can never get my Wi-Fi connected, so that part stinks. But then the other flight I was able to catch up on some.
Yo, shout out to Nerf Toys and Biller's headphones. Much respect. Also, shout out to Title and Pandora. We appreciate everybody.
Oh, you haven't been on YouTube lately either? Oh, she's a paint horse. Oh, I bet that's so pretty. Oh, Iris, you can't just try to overtake my podcast. Yeah, it's mine. No, I don't want the toothbrush. Come on, take her. Hi Janet, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Trayesha had a salad for lunch, but haven't ate dinner yet. Oh, okay. Well, make sure you eat something, Trayesha. It's very very important to make sure you eat healthy, and even if people are self conscious and want to lose weight, you have to do it the right way and eat healthy. Because if you don't do it the right way, you're gonna have more issues in the long run. So all these people that are they're self-conscious with their body and they like have some type of eating disorder because of what society has done, like everybody thinks they have to be super skinny and everything. And actually, we're battling that with my son right now. So I'm trying to get him help and everything else because he he's been bulimic for 3 years, and he was just in the ER with a bleed in his esophagus. It was a little tear this time, but hopefully the doctors scared him enough because I've been trying to scare him and give him help and try to do as much as I can. And he doesn't want to listen to mom, obviously. So I'm hoping he was able to talk, or hopefully it resonated with him when the doctors gave him some scary stories of what can happen. So I'm praying that he um, actually gets help this time.
Definitely.
Uh,
Hopefully they put some kind of different knowledge in his head, and hopefully he takes it in. What I did want to touch on tonight was creativity. Especially with the community. With our community specifically that's watching. Because I said I was gonna give you guys some pointers and tips on how you can grow and expand your channel even more. We do got people. You do have supporters that come to your channel just because they support you overall as a person, but imagine the different audiences you can reach because you got supporters out there that will support you just because of the content that you upload. Just like you got the supporters that will support you just because who you are. So find new ways and don't be scared to try nothing new on your channel. Like don't hold back. If you come up with an idea in your head, then obviously that idea was planted in your head for a reason. So try to be creative with your channel, even if you got to collaborate with another YouTuber.
it's more important now to be creative because there's probably billions of people on YouTube trying to be creative and get people to come to their content, see their content. So it's very important um, to do that. Um, and that's why, like, for me, it's so hard to think of like some creative things to do, especially with makeup. There's only so much like creativity you can do with makeup, and uh,
I disagree. I disagree. I disagree. It's just in a matter. See, we would think that typically, like with certain content, it's hard to come up with certain ideas. For instance, like a podcast, another podcast, like it's difficult to find different topics. It's not difficult, especially in your space. You are a makeup artist or makeup professional, I would say. And that right there itself is like another whole another. See, the problem is nobody have took it to that next level to say, yo, I didn't know that you could do this, or I didn't know this or that would be a cool idea. So the thing is, it isn't hard to come up with ideas. The thing is, we in our head want to say, yo, we got to be so creative that it has to be totally different. If you just pick a single idea, one single idea that like nobody has done yet, and you be the first person to do that. So it's somewhat more about being the first person to do something. Like you, I mean, you can just create so many things, and like challenges. The like just the instant. Like let me give you just for say like a makeup challenge. The pumpkin challenge, where you use all orange makeup and try to see if it works, or the kitty face challenge, where which makeup artist did the best kitty face, and it's just so much you can do with that. Different two tones. Like, yo, could you use these two opposite colors and make it fit? So it's just somewhat of digging into the that bag of ideas and saying, okay, which one's gonna work for me? That's why I say don't hesitate because it might seem lame to you at the time until you put it up and you wouldn't know. I had so many kids that I don't even know email me and their moms left messages about the SpongeBob thing. Before I created that SpongeBob song, I said, "Yo, I'm just gonna make this just for my kids specifically. I'm just not gonna be for YouTube and nobody else." And once I seen their reaction, I'm like, "Yo, this has to go on YouTube." So me thinking all of myself, I was like, yo, I'm just gonna try this. So it's somewhat of trying things too. Like you can't be scared to try it or say, yo, I might not get that many views on this, or I might get some poor comments. That's another thing. We have to not focus on the views or the comments. We have to focus on doing it and see and actually seeing if it works for you. Even if it be a failure or if it be a success, we know that it works and we know that it doesn't work. So we never know until we try some of these
I have the perfect idea. Me and you do a makeup collab to see who
things.
does
Yo,
the
that
better
I mean,
makeup.
that would be see, and that's the thing about me. I'm one of those guys that's like open to ideas like that. Like somebody else would look probably laughed and joked it off, but yo, that could be a trend. We can probably have different people all over YouTube doing that. Because obviously people know who I am. There's gonna be people that watch that doesn't know who I am, but I'm so open. I mean, this happened before in the past. Um, when we first came on and when I first started doing it live and Slim Shell and them used to watch somebody and I play like card games, and they used to always give me these crazy like, if you lose, you have to do this, you have to do that. If you guys dig back far enough, I had to paint my fingernails and my toes pink on camera and upload it. And it's just about having fun and being creative with yourself. And like I said, I'm one of those guys that don't think, okay, I wonder what this person's gonna think about me, or I'm gonna get this many views from this, or the negative comments. I say, yo, this sounds like a pretty good idea.
I think it would be fun to do. I think
And
we should
it
do
could
that.
possibly create a trend too. You need to get back with me on those details and definitely let me know.
Awesome. And some show says
Yo, could everybody in the chat drop the hashtag Kyla is back? Type it
hashtag
in and
Kyla.
drop it. Absolutely,
Yeah.
because yeah, we've been doing it. We've been doing that for a while, and every time we do something, something comes out of it. I'm just throwing that out there.
Trisha says, I would love to see you and TSM do makeup. That would be cool. He was a Big Bird and a Pinky. What's
Yes.
Big Bird?
So yeah. I mean, okay, it was one time we did the card game. The first time I lose the card game, you guys know pretty much everybody that's here pretty much know Slim Shell is like the biggest joker around. Like, and if you have to do something for her, she's gonna make sure that it's something crazy. So she's like, yo, if you lose this card game right here, instead of doing this or instead of doing that, you got to do something crazy. I'm like, what's crazy? Walk down the middle of the streets when traffic is driving past. Someone had these sandals, and the sandals was like they had yellow fur on them. And I clowned on her one day and say, yo, on live, and I was like, yo, those sandals, you look like Big Bird. So they was like, yo, leave somebody alone. We're gonna get you back for that. So every time I came on, I called her Big Bird. And I lost this particular game, and some shit said, yeah, now you gotta walk in the middle of the street while cars is passing by. Wear those sandals, nothing else, just those sandals, your pants, and your shirt, and you have to scream out loudly like 20 times and let everybody know that you're a Big Bird. So here I am doing this on this live with the phone in my hand, walking down the middle of the street screaming, I'm Big Bird, I'm Big Bird. Cars is honking at me, they thinking I'm crazy. And Slim Shells, and I'm like, yo, you gotta say it louder, you have to scream it. So I'm screaming, I'm Big Bird, I'm Big Bird. So then the second instant was she like, yo, you have to paint your toes and your fingers pink if you lose. And once you do that, you have to also do a song about it. So I did the paint in my fingers and my toes pink, and I did a song called Pink Panther. If you guys dig for it, some share to share it out. So that's where that song came from. And ever since then, people been stopping by, making their jokes, calling me Pink Panther and Big Bird. It's a whole lot of fun. A lot of people take things too serious, and I'm one of those way openly guys.
That would have been so funny. I wish I would have seen that one. Billy says, "What do you guys think of the idea of basing my channel on a Show Me? I think that would be a neat idea."
Yeah, I'm the one that always say, when an idea comes to mind, it didn't come to your mind for for no reason at all. And that plays out in real life. If you in a room with somebody and you get a certain feeling that I don't need to trust this person, obviously that feeling came to your mind, for a reason. So I'm one of those people. If something comes to my mind, I take it seriously, try to work around it or figure it out or learn it. there for a reason.
Absolutely. And my best ideas come when at 2 in the morning when I wake up and I can't get back to sleep. Oh, okay. Thanks, Slim Shell. Triisha says
You
TSM, you're
wouldn't.
so huh?
Go ahead. What you say?
Triisha says TSM, you're so cool.
Yo, I appreciate that. She is like a really lovable person. She really, you can tell the difference when somebody supports you or somebody have genuine love. And she was one of those people that have genuine love. It's weird. You say your ideas come to you at 2 o'clock in the morning. Mine just randomly pop up. Like, I could be sitting down, probably eating something, or just sitting down watching something on my phone, and it's like an idea will pop up in my head, and I'm like, yo, okay, let me write this down so I won't forget it. So just randomly, I don't even be thinking. I just act on it.
Yeah. I think the reason why my best ideas come when like I'll wake up in the middle of the night and then I'll start thinking, and that's like when and I can't get back to sleep and I'm trying to shut my brain off. I think that's why it comes to me then and not during the day, because I I think during the day I'm so engrossed in thinking about my like all the data and everything else and on my job. It's so, my job entails so much like thinking that that's what I think about because I have to. Where in the middle of the night I'm not thinking about. Well, I'm thinking about my job. I'm thinking about a lot of things, but I think that's why my brain is less relaxed, I guess, and that's probably why I can have better thoughts than I don't know, or maybe it's just me. I'm
So,
weird.
everyone, grab your pens, your pads, your calendars, and write this down. Try to remember it. You gotta come back to the video. The first Friday in February will be the day of the talent show. So,
Wait,
these last
wait,
few
wait.
days, yeah, the first Friday of February.
First Friday of February, it's the talent show. Okay, I think some show. Hi, Uncle Bill. Thanks for coming in. Oh my goodness, my granddaughter decided to be vocal. Uncle. Oh my.
Well, at least we know if she wanted to be a rock star at one point, she definitely has the vocals.
Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. So yeah, so we have what some show 5 people maybe. So we need to get a few more people for the talent show.
Yo,
Um,
Jamie, could you do some sort of like example of how to do like eyeliner or apply just anything? Like, could you do anything for us during the talent show?
um, the first Friday of February, which would be the third. Um,
Yo, we do have total control over you know, but that's what they has it set for. But anytime before then, we do have control if we need to, turn the dates around. We do have control of that. But yeah. So the platform is open starting at first Friday. That's when the platform is open to go on air with the talent show. So from that Friday until whenever, that's when they'll be live 24. They're going to be showcasing the talents 24 hours. So we do have control over when we do it.
okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could do some um eyeliner or whatever, but it's kind of boring and it's not really a talent to put on eyeliner.
See, I have to get on y'all about this all the time, and I had to apply that to myself as well. A lot of people mistaken talent. They take the word talent and they make it more than what it is. Overrated. Talent isn't being creative. Being creative is being creative. Talent when you're talented, that means that you're very great at something that you do. So with that being said, let's say let's say someone, she has talent of changing diapers because she done it so many years, so many times. So I don't want people to get talent misconstrued that it has to be something professional or it has to be something special or something like that. The definition of talent is when you're very well or very great at something. So a lot of people look at things they do and say, "Oh, I don't have talent. I don't know what to do. Last year or the year before last, Paprika entered the talent show, and yo, she just poured water or some sort of drink into a cup, and she sent me the video because she couldn't do it live, but she didn't want to do it live, obviously. But just the ASMR thing that she does, that's talent because she's great at what she does. So just always keep in mind from this point forward, moving forward, that talent isn't the special thing that some people have. Everyone has talent, no matter what it is. Even us just using our voices. Other words, why would they pay commentators to commentate the boxing matches, the football matches? That's talent when you speak, and everybody in the world can talk. So just keep that in mind.
That is so true. I guess I don't know if it's a talent, but it's a weird thing. Because I can't like wink both eyes. When I do put my eyeliner on, I have to close my eyes to put the eyeliner on. So I close my eyes to put my eyeliner on. So I do it all by feel.
That has to be difficult.
But I'm used to it by now. Some show says, "How do you remember that date?" Not for the Ricky interview, though. Actually, we were going.
No,
When
that's
we were,
because they sent me an update. They sent me because I get updates, and Ricky is just like a person. You don't really pretty much have like a team or a management that's sending out emails. You got a system, but he's just like a person, and he's like so busy. He even told me through the last email, yeah, I don't have time to go back and forth. I gave you everything you needed. I'm gonna give it to you this last time. If you want to, if you want your if you want to showcase your talent and your podcast, just make it. That's that. So some people think like that, and I have to think like that as well. So
some
I
shows,
was what you say?
she says, "I never tried that, Jamie." I was like, "Yeah,
Yo,
yeah."
Jamie, could you play that 30-second countdown to for the featured channel tonight is Triisha's channel. I forgot to do the video as I was so busy, but y'all drop those heart emojis for Triisha. Drop the green hearts for her during this 30 seconds.
All right, you guys. Let's do Dilbert real quick. I was going to give this assignment to Alice, but I know she would complain about it. I don't want it either. Do you plan to complain about it later? Not to your face. Problem solved. Isn't that true? We always complain about the assignment your boss gives, but not in front of them. But then the people who do complain to their boss, they don't get the work. That's so true. All right, TSM, can you say say the game time? I love how you say that.
Yo, it's game time with TSM rapper and Jamie the Makeup Nurse. Let's get it.
Awesome. All right, you guys, it's game time. He does it much better. All right. Oh, you want that? Okay. Can you throw it away for me? Thank you.
No, Jamie, you gotta yell it a little bit. It's game time.
It's game time. Is that better?
You got it. You got it.
All right. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof stars Paul Newman and this actress. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof stars Paul Newman and this actress. TSM is fun to mess with, that's for sure. Elizabeth Taylor is correct, Paprika. This type of car became a symbol for the growing suburbs. This type of car became a symbol for the growing suburbs.
Yo, Jamie, I forgot to tell you, yo, I never laughed so hard earlier when when I text you and you said to pick up the items, and I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm like, yo, you got to pick the items up from this location. Yo, when you responded, yo, I almost cracked the phone because I was cracking up so loud. It was like I know people was like, yo, what is this dude laughing about? I was cracking up. I was like, I don't blame you.
Oh, did I say why? Because I said never mind.
Yes, yeah, I would have said never mind too if I had to travel to that particular person.
Oh, oh, yes. Okay. Now I get it. Sorry, I'm a little um slow tonight. It's been a long day. Yeah, it's the station wagon, Ken and Paprika, and I think you're the only two. Slim Show says, Trayisha, you know when you mess with a person, it means you like the person. Yes, that is so true, Slim Show. All right.
What are you saying? So Michelle, you saying you like me?
No, Iris, no. All right. Which member of the Monkees was the first to leave the group?
I
Which
was gonna
member?
say I was gonna say Slim Shell, but that would have sounded a little bit racist.
TSM. Oh my goodness.
Don't
Which
worry,
member?
she about to clown me in the comments.
Oh my gosh, yes. And you deserve it. All right. Which member of the Monkees was the first to leave the group? You wish you talked to me. I'm always busy. Oh, Slim Shell. Yeah, it's my job that gets in the way. Darn job. Nope, not Davy Jones, Mimi. No, stop taking my game.
Yo, so check this out, guys. The last few albums with even the Kids album and the Dance City album, those was distributed and released through Tidal and Pandora and Reverb Nation, and they still on those three platforms. And today I finally was able to release a 5-song album called Positive, and I released it under the FYF Entertainment. So that was a big thing for me, and I've been trying to get something did like that for about almost 3 months, and I was finally able to get it did. So now it's like we have a connected enterprise, if you would, so somewhat like a record label. And that distribution of that album, instead of me having to split the proceeds with Tidal, Pandora, Reverb Nation, that goes directly to Jamie and I, and in between us, the second album.
You just cut out, TSM. Slim Show. Oh my gosh, you too. I can't. Mimi, you are right. It's Peter Tork. I can't even, you guys. Oh wow. All right. Cars were lined up at gas stations in 1973 because of this event. You ask if I like you. Slim Show says. Cars were lined up at gas stations in 1973 because of this event. TSM, are you coming back? I don't see his name thingy on there. No, not a shortage. Well, it might have been the shortage, but that's not what it was called. Cars were lined up at gas stations in 1973 because of this event. Oh, and there he went. Not a hurricane. Oh my gosh, you guys. Any last guesses? Cars were lined up at a gas station and gas stations in 1973 because of this event. Oh, hold on. Drop the link like it's hot, he says. Okay. Oh, come on. Jamie, come on. What the heck are you doing? All right. Not an earthquake. I did drop the link, Ken. There he is. He's back. And he's
I
back.
told you about kicking me out in the public, Jamie. You started kicking me out in front of people. Do it behind closed doors.
Yeah, sorry. You know, when you mess up, I gotta kick you out. No, I'm kidding. It was the oil crisis or embargo. So yeah, I guess that would kind of be a gas shortage, but what device once commonly used to help improve TV reception was nicknamed rabbit ears? I remember that. We call it that all the time.
Yo, Jamie, Slim Shell, Dee Dee, and Ken, I'm gonna need you guys' voice for this Fat Cats short because those guys been sending, and I didn't know that they've been sending payments through YouTube. So you remember I was telling you guys we had with the Instagram guy, we had the comedian that wants us to do the short. So I stopped doing those and forgot about it till he wrote me just now. So I'm gonna need you guys' voice tonight or tomorrow if you could.
Well, you have my voice a lot. I mean, what do you need? Like,
No. I'm gonna need you guys to voice over a couple of these animals.
okay, well, just tell me what I need to say. Yes,
Yeah, I'll
antenna
let you know
is
that. Just
antenna was
Michelle say something silly.
um. Oh, she says that you asked us this a while back. Yep, that's what she said. All right, it was the antenna. Yes, you are correct. Some show says, "What animal am I?" I think you were the cat, or was TSM the cat? I don't know. I can't even remember. Okay, what Queen hit with a signature rhythm is still heard in sports arenas today? What Queen hit with a signature rhythm is still heard in sports arenas today?
Yeah, she was Shelly the cat,
Yes, that's right. I was right. I
and
remember something.
of course, I'm the silly duck.
So what am I?
Yeah, I'm gonna add the two characters. I got the stock images purchased. I'm gonna add the two characters. I don't know. I have to go through the list and see what else two animals gonna fit in. And I'm gonna need Ken to play this deep voice cat, like this cat that just like doesn't care about anything. Like we all in the room clowning, and Ken steps in with the fish in his mouth, like, could you guys knock it off? You know what I'm saying? And turn it back around. So this is gonna be hilarious. So I have the script already printed out, so I'm gonna see you guys after this podcast.
Awesome. Awesome. Can't wait. Yes, the answer is we will rock you. Yes, very good. everyone. In 1997, this famous golfer became the youngest ever to win the Masters tournament. Come on. Where did Iris go?
It sucks that I don't know this answer because that's like one of the only sports I kind of watch is golf.
It was Tiger Woods, Triisha. Very good.
I was gonna say that, but then it was just gonna sound like a cliche.
The four main characters from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are all named after famous what?
Singers or actors?
Nope. The four
How
main
about
characters from Teenage
chefs?
Mutant. Huh?
Chefs? They named after a famous
What?
chef.
Oh no, not chefs. They um. Well, I'll give it to you, Alyssa. It's for painters. It's actually Renaissance artists, which were painters, but not necessarily. They weren't all painters. They were some of them were sculptors and stuff like that, and inventors. Yes. So I will give you painters, Tamika and Alyssa, and Triisha got it. Artists, yes. On the Arsenio Hall show, a special section of this audience is called a what? What? Interesting. On the Arsenio Hall show, a special section of the audience is called a what?
Yo, Vume, I appreciate that. We've been shared out by the rapper Vume on his Instagram.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Jamie, when is your interview with your trainer?
Thursday next week.
You wouldn't happen to have a picture of the trainer?
Well, I could get one off of Facebook, but I would have to ask her permission. I wouldn't want to do that, and then she's like, "Wait, what are you doing?"
Yeah, yeah. See if you could get permission so I can try to get a flyer created.
Okay, definitely.
And also, I need you to um speak with what's his name again?
Speak.
Is it that your brother? What's the guy name? I'm supposed to be doing the song with.
Oh, yeah. My brother Steve. He's had the virus for like the last like week, and he hasn't been feeling good. But he said he's going to try to do it tomorrow.
Cool beans.
Yeah, he's been kind of sick with. He got that virus. The answer was dog
I,
pound, you guys.
I guess I'm
Dog
gonna
pound.
sample your voice tonight. Sample something from one of your videos and do another TSM and Jamie track.
Oh gosh, I don't know how you do that. You're so talented. I can never do that. Some shows like, hey Jamie, why don't you make the feature channel for this or whatever for the night? And I'm like, some show, I don't know how to do that. And it's like, that's TSM specialty. He helps me with that. So, all right. Completing the original trilogy, this Star Wars film was released in 1983. Oh my goodness! My granddaughter went to the back room, and I can still hear from here there. She's got lungs. Yes, she's very talented, Triisha, in that regard too. I mean, that's something I'm not good at.
Yo, Jimmy, I'll be down the street. I'll be down the street from my location, like not too far down the street, but like right next door, and I can hear my kids. I mean, straight up, like I would know that it's them. Like I already said, like, I know that's these kids, but I can hear them. Like, and I tell them when I get in, like, yo, why do I hear y'all all the way from down the street?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Completing the original trilogy, this Star Wars film was released in 1983. Ken says, "Let's hit that icon, that like icon, and tap in." Yes. Thank you, honey. He's always reminding me, like texting me, and it pops up, and it's always helping me out. I appreciate it. See, that's why I think TSM and I complement each other, because he's got that creative side of him, and then I do the talking. Well, he talks too, but um,
Yo, the perfect combination.
yes. Oh, Kyla's not back no more. I love you. Have a good night. Empire Strike. Nope, not the Empire Strikes Back. I'm gonna have to text Jamie. At least she answers me, not you. Some show says. I try to
Yo,
answer unless.
I don't like keep because it's like it's weird when you're on the other side because it's like you have to go to the chat box. You have to exit out once you through reading the comments. So I don't keep the like comments on, strictly talk to business.
All right. Any last answers? Completing the original trilogy. Now, if my sister was on, she would know this. This Star Wars film was released in 1983. I like coming home because I miss my family and everything, but I do miss a little bit of the quietness in my hotel room. Jamie's my new text buddy, not you.
Oh, she was
That's fine with me.
ever since did my hair. She just been that girl. Is just, like she's been on me. On me, girl. Come on, slow your little self down, some now.
It was Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi was the answer. Okay, you or Ken will maybe know this one. The German R&B duo of Fab Morvan and Rob Pilatus is better known as what?
I have no clue.
I'm like, TSM's got to know this one. Maybe not. Maybe because I'm old. The German R&B duo of Fab Morvan and Robert Pilatus is better known as what? Oh, you don't know it
Must
either,
I
Ken?
must I school you again, Jamie? You just said maybe because you're old. No, no, no. Age has nothing to do with it. Cause I don't listen to a lot of this new music. I listen to a lot of old school music. Like either
This
that
is
I got some. There's some people I listen to, but I know a lot. I probably know older songs than you do.
this is a Gen X card though, 1965 to 1980. That's why I said I'm old.
You listen to Phil Collins?
Huh?
I said, do you listen to Phil Collins?
No.
Oh yeah, check him out when you get a chance.
All right. Since Ken didn't know and TSM, it's Milli Vanilli.
I'm very familiar with who that is, but I didn't know that was who the duo was.
Um, on the classic TV series The Brady Bunch, what is the name of the Brady family dog? Yeah, that's my group too, Slim Shell. On the classic TV series The Brady Bunch, what is the name of the Brady family dog? Tiger is correct, Tamika. Where's Gfo with my lines?
I know with the thinking emojis.
Ugh, it's not the same without the lines. You think, just like something simple that is different can throw you off sometimes. All right, this video game console was released by Mattel in the late 70s. So, some shout with the thinking emojis. Thank
Well,
you.
Jamie, we do have to bring back one segment. It's not mandatory, but I believe we should bring that segment back.
What?
The what grinds my gears segment.
Oh, yes, a lot of things grind my gears. Not Atari. This video game console was released by Mattel in the late 70s. I would have thought it was Atari too, Ken. Now we have Paprika with the thinking emoji. Yes, Tamika, the television, yes. Airing through the 1970s, this animated series features an all-girl pop band that tours the world. Airing through the 1970s, this animated series features an all-girl pop band that tours the world. Oh, not Spice Girls. That's a good guess, though, Tricia. Any last guesses? Ooh, you're close. It's Josie and the Pussycats, Tricia. Josie and the Pussycats. As the Republican nominee, no, Iris, no. As the Republican nominee, this U.S. politician lost the 1996 presidential election to incumbent President Bill Clinton. Slim Shell. As the Republican nominee, this U.S. politician lost the 1996 presidential election to incumbent President Bill Clinton. That's a mouthful. You think he's sleeping? You have the cartoon of them, Tricia? Yes, Bob Dole is correct, Tamika. Very good. All right. What solo artist emerged from the British punk scene as a member of Generation X? What solo artist emerged from the British punk scene as a member of Generation X? Any guesses?
Yo, give
TSM,
y'all a
any
little bit
guess?
of insight. I was gonna give you guys a little bit of insight on the Positive album that's been released under FYF Entertainment. That album includes tracks like some of the commentary of the podcast from Jamie and I, certain moments where we're giving inspiration. Another track includes Jamie's quote of the nights and some inspirational music. We have instrumental melodies as well on there for the people who just want to relax, don't want to hear any rapping. And then we have a rap song on there. So it's a pretty decent album. So make sure you guys tap in on that.
Yes. Yes, Tamika. Billy Idol was correct. All right. What was created when a denim company accidentally tumbled some pants with bleach? What was created when a denim company accidentally tumbled some pants with bleach? I did not know this is why they started selling these.
I
That's so
don't,
interesting.
so what I don't know, was it the denim jeans?
What about the denim jeans?
The was it the logo? I don't.
No. Close story time with Uncle Bill. It was acid wash jeans, which was also called the stone wash. Yes. Very
That was what,
good.
the 70s, the 80s, or the late 70s, or the early 80s.
Well, it would have been 70s because this is 1965 to 1980. I did not know that's how they came up with that um like fad or whatever you want to call it. Hi Musa Gaming, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, we appreciate
Thanks.
that. Yeah, Jamie, you'll be amazed how some of the idea or some things was created. Just two for says. One of them was milk. You know, these cowboys used to deliver cheese. To another city, if you would, and they used to ride their horse, and they would have the cheese inside the saddle on the side of the horse. And by the time they get to their next location, that cheese would have been so shaken up by the horses that it would be just like totally melted. And one day they decided not to waste it, but to try it. It ended up becoming milk. And the same thing with gum. Gum was originally supposed to be rubber for tires. There was a scientist working on rubber, for new tires or whatever. He couldn't get it right, and he couldn't get it right, and he finally said, "Hey, I'm gonna just try this product in my mouth." He tried it, and it wasn't originally supposed to be for tires. And he said, "Oh, we'll make this out of candy," and that's how that became.
Wow. Yeah, it's crazy how well that's how penicillin was made. They saw some mold on a bread and someone decided to see if it would kill bacteria and it did. So,
And that's
yeah,
also how a lot of
interesting.
products. That's how products get their names too. Have you ever heard of WD-40, the oil?
Yep, WD-40, yep.
Yeah, the scientist that created that went through that 39 times, and the 40th time he finally got it right. So he decided WD-40. So it was originally
Huh,
WD-1 and so on.
interesting. All right. In the sitcom Murphy Brown, what is the name of the fictional television news magazine for which the title character is an investigative journalist? In the sitcom Murphy Brown, what is the name of the fictional television news magazine for which the title character is an investigative journalist? Oh, and the same with the blue cheese, Triisha? Nope, not Times. No idea, Ken. Oh, no idea. Not Jet. FYI is correct, Tamika. Very good. All right. We'll save that card for later. Hopefully I don't repeat the questions. And the riddle of the night, you guys. Oh gosh, hold on. I gotta get to it. Uh, and today is I don't know what the date is anymore. All right. The question or the riddle of the night is: I am as small as an ant, as big as a whale. I approach like a breeze, but can come like a gale. By some I get hit, but all have shown fear. I'll dance to the music, though I can't hear. Of names I have many, of names I have one. I'm as slow as a snail, but from me you can't run. What am I? Yes, Tamika, shadow. that long, that long word riddle for shadow. Yes. All right. Um, Thank you to Billard's podcast or headphones for sponsoring tonight's podcast. And yes, please don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. And TSM, any last words before I do the quote?
Obviously, yes. I think it was yesterday. I'm going through my YouTube and my email, and this guy sent me a link to his channel. He's like, "Yo, we're from the same city. I don't know if you remember me. I went to school with you." And I look at this guy's profile, and sure enough, I went to school with him, and we're catching up. And this guy like, "Yo, I have a YouTube channel. I want you to go check it out." So I go check out his YouTube channel, and I'm like, "Yo, okay, cool." He's like, "Yo, could you kind of promote me or support me, share me out?" And I explained to him, this is the type of content that I bring into the community that I'm involved in. And the guy had told me specifically, he said, "Yo, you forgot where you came from." And I just wanted to let everybody know, don't let anyone try to take you out your character. Stay who you are, because regardless of where you come from, you always have room to grow and mature yourself and become a better person. So never let nobody keep you down, in the gutter. If you working or crawling your way up to the top, keep doing that. So never listen to what outsiders say about you, even if you feel like it's true. Some people can say things to you and you will feel like, is this true, or does it really make sense? So I just wanted to let y'all know, be yourselves, man, and continue to grow, continue to be positive.
Yes, thank you very much for that. And also remember, thank you to everyone for keeping this podcast going well. I appreciate it, and everyone coming in. It's greatly appreciated. And remember, everyone, you are beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think any differently. And the quote of the night comes from Kate Summers. Friday sees more smiles than any other day of the work week. Have a great night, everyone.